Good day. Now there's this place that I found out about here in the Phoenix area where for $20 you can get 70 pounds of produce. And I'll tell you about it as we're in the car. I had to get up early to do this because they start early, and I already paid my money. They said they set myself to the side and they said, get there early. So, my thing is, don't give me the leftover stuff. Give me the first pickings. So that's where we're heading right now. Let's go. All right, so I had to stop and get some coffee today, man. It's about, 30? It's probably just 30 degrees out here. Oh, it's freezing. It's an ice storm out there. No, but it's cold. Oh, I ain't gonna lie. But anyway, we're getting ready to head off into the road, and I have a special guest over there. And but it's too early, I guess, to show. You know what? I'll move it over to this end. And that over there, ladies and gentlemen, is a Mormon temple. It's like one of the main ones around here. Man, at night that thing looks scary. Okay, so this place that we're going to today, it's funny how I came across it. When we first moved out here, I'm like, wow, we're right on the border of Mexico, and I know there's a lot of fruit, a lot of produce that comes through this state, or that I didn't realize it was that much. I mean, it's a ton of it. This is the Mexico-Arizona borders, like one of the main borders where you just have a ton of produce just coming across the state from Mexico. I didn't realize it was that much. And I was like, man, how can we get Samba Tree in the mix there where we're getting some of that, so I'm always looking for like new opportunities and things like that. And so I'm looking, didn't really find too much, but I came across this organization. It's a nonprofit. I believe it's called Borderlands. I'll have the information on the screen.
Borderlands Produce Rescue, formerly known as Borderlands Food Bank. What we do and have been doing for 28 years is basically rescuing fresh produce. There are billions of pounds of fresh produce that come across at our port of entry from Mexico. And of course, it's a consumer-driven market, and not all produce sells. And so what doesn't sell, we've been educating the produce industry to donate to us instead of dumping it or disking it in the landfill. You're going to spend a lot of money to go dump it at the landfill, besides the fact that you're going to hurt the environment. Plus, the donor can get back some of his crossing fees that he pays to cross this product from Mexico to the United States, because he's donating some poundage to a nonprofit organization.
And it was started by a woman who, I guess she worked in that industry, and she noticed the thousands upon thousands upon thousands of pounds of produce that gets thrown out literally every day because there's no buyers for this produce, and the produce is in perfect condition. They just don't have enough buyers for it. So, produce does what produce does. When it sits, it goes bad. So what typically happens is that they just dig large landfills and they just bury it. Or they'll give it to like farmers, and feed so that their animals and stuff can eat it, which I guess that's a good thing. But just taking all of these tons and tons of produce and just burying it is kind of messed up, but that's what they do. And so what she did was she came up with a plan where she gets some trucks and they go buy it, and then what they pick it up, and then what they do is they go throughout Arizona, mostly southern Arizona, and about once a month they'll have like meetup places where you go and basically you can just go and buy it at a huge discount. And like I said earlier, 70 pounds or around 70 pounds of fruit and vegetables for like $20. It used to be $15, but it's now $20. I've been trying to get to this place for months, and I don't know, I just kept forgetting about it. But this time I said, man, I'm gonna set my alarm clock and all of that. I went to the website and I said, okay, it's coming up this Saturday, I'm going to go to it. So yeah, it's really interesting, and it's good to see how people they'll see something like that and come up with something like this. Now, she said the reason why people get so much produce is because the whole idea behind it, of course, is to get rid of it, but number two, so that people can share it with their neighbors and all of that too. And I've seen videos where people don't just, like today, we're just getting one box, but I've seen people getting like several boxes and all of that. And then, you can can it or share it or whatever. So I just think this is a really, really good idea, and I can't wait to see what it looks like and all of that. And I hope we get a lot of mangoes, but who knows? It better not be all onions. I ain't coming in for no onion. I'm gonna say, listen, can you take it? But no, I'm just playing. But anyway, no, I'm not. But anyway, so yeah, I thought that was that's the whole story behind it.
I tell you, I will never get tired of seeing mountains. I mean, this is one of the main reasons why I love this state and love the West, is just the beauty of just the mountains and just the outdoors. It's just so wonderful to see.
Okay, so what I'm gonna do is, we have been talking a lot about our sour sop drink. If you have not received this, tasted this, I'm telling you right now, you are missing it. The thing I like about this drink, again, if you could take a look at it, it's 100% natural. There are no preservatives, and it's 100% juice. They literally don't add anything to it at all. I mean, you can look at right there, it tells you there as well. Nothing else added at all, 100%. So while it makes a good drink, we're going to actually make it into a popsicle. And the thing about this drink as well, it has pulp in it as well. So what we're going to do is, let's go over here and let's go ahead, and I'm going to make two different types of popsicles. This first one we're going to make is, let's open it up. It's just going to be with the sour sop juice itself. So I'm just going to go ahead and pour it in. You see that pulp coming up in there? It's a big piece of pulp trying to come out. All right. I kind of got a little overage there, but that's all right. And let's do this one. I picked these up, by the way, and we went to IKEA, and I forgot how much we paid for these. But, if you have these at home, I think this will make a great addition for the children. I know they will love it. Let me kind of scoop some of this out here so I can kind of even it out some. I got a little too excited with this. All right. So let's see, a little bit more. All right, So I don't know if you can see that or not. You can see it's got that piece of pulp in there. Has a lot of pulp in there, so very, very good. All right, I'm just pouring some of this out because I got a little too carried away with that. Okay, now for this one, we are going to put some pineapple in here. So what I'm gonna do for this one, let me put some of this pineapple in here. Let's see what this pineapple talking about. So in addition to having the pulp, these other three are going to have pineapple. And I made sure to use pineapple that's little ripe. And I think this will be an awesome treat for children and all that. So let's put that to the side. And then now, so really you're getting a mixture of soursop juice and pineapple juice. Oh my goodness. You know this gonna be good. All right, so there you go. And now what I'm gonna do is go ahead and put these tops on, and I am gonna sit this in our freezer, and we are going to see what the end result's gonna be. I know it's gonna be good. So I'm just putting these on right now. And yeah, so this will be a great treat. A lot of times I'm saying this is good for children, but shoot, I'll make it for myself, for real. So now you have some frozen treats of 100% juice, squeeze, put straight into the can, nothing else added at all. And again, I use these so with this one, I was able to make a total of 6 popsicles, and I have a little more than half of the can still left. All right. So yeah, check this out. We're gonna go ahead and pop this in the freezer, and then let's see what we come up with.
All right, so we have just arrived, and we got a little concerned first because when we turned in, there was nothing. But we're here now, and here you can see quite a few cars here already. So anyway, so we're here now, and we're just gonna sit here and get our stuff. All right, so you can see them over there. They got a whole team out here just assembling the boxes. Like I said, I can only assume they don't give you the option of picking what you want in it. So I think it's just, we're gonna put the box together and you get what you get. So I don't know, but we'll find out. Hey, how you doing? I actually paid online.
Wonderful. And the do not enter sign, you're gonna turn right. We appreciate all of your help.
Turn right there. Okay.
The do not enter sign.
All right, thank you.
Man, just realized this lady here, she's informing me that, why are you pulling this lane? You could have pulled over there. That's for people who prepaid. You know, you guys have your own lane. I was like, well, the email said that we're not going to be treated any different. So I don't know. All I know is I was here to get my stuff, and everyone was so nice, very, very nice, and they were just keeping it moving, man. I loved it. This team was awesome.
So this is what you get for $20. Get these got green peppers. Oh, they got the what you call the tomatoes, the organic heirloom tomatoes. Look at that. All those tomatoes. Whole bunch of tomatoes, peppers, and then you can cut that up and do something with it. Look at all of this is squash, cucumbers, and then under here is looks like oranges, grapefruit. Oh my goodness. Dang. Yeah, this is more than 70, I think. So yeah, definitely I'm gonna wash these up and we'll freeze them or do something with them. But that's a lot, man. Whoa. Yeah, heirloom tomatoes. I didn't. I really like those. So definitely be eating those today, and that's awesome. For all of this, for 20. You know how much this would cost in the grocery store? Man. Anyway, so there you go. I got my produce. Yeah, they do this. They said, I think it's like once a month, and it's not always in the same location. It's always like in a different location. And so on their website, they have, you know, you just have to go on their website, and on the website, it tells you like all the locations. This is just in Arizona. I don't know, but check in your own state to see if they do something similar. You know, I'm sure there's other organizations that do something similar to this, because there's a ton of produce out there that just gets thrown out all the time, and it's so good to have an organization like this that actually cares enough to say, you know what, we got all this produce, instead of just throwing it out, let's do something with it. And because it's going to go bad if we don't. And so I think this is just really awesome. So again, it's called Borderlands. I'll have their information in the description box below. And if you happen to be in the Phoenix area and you know you want to check it out, because they go into Phoenix, they're in Scottsdale, they go to Tucson, and all around like the Phoenix area, like Goodyear, and there's some other places too. So anyway, check them out, and yeah, we're gonna, once we get home, I guess we'll wash these up and do something with them. So awesome.
So just as when I thought that the day was over, we were just gonna go back home, we were like, hey, we're still out, won't we go somewhere else? So that's what we did. We went to farmers market that was right in Midtown Phoenix. So that's where we're heading now.
My daughter, we found the farmers market around here. So this is in downtown Phoenix, and so I've never been here, so we are going to go check it out. See that jewelry? Hey, how you doing? All right.
I like
Oh, this is nice. Yeah.
Handmade items in 8 countries. We are a full women's collective. This guy here, these are copper, and we have brass and pewter. We also have some silver on this end. So feel free to
Yeah.
try.
I was looking at these. These are really nice. Where are these made?
These are all done in Nepal.
Oh, this is nice. I love that.
Excuse me, they have them, they made them like elements,
look
so
at
you have
that.
like fire, water, earth, right? But then what's even more fun, these are all sterling silver natural stones, but you see this orange stone here?
Yeah.
That's an aqua stone from the bottom of the Indian Ocean.
Look at that.
Otherwise you have like peridot, lapis, citrine, amethyst.
What are these?
So those are tassels that you can add to like any bag or basket.
Yeah, I think we got enough produce, but I still wanted to come and see it. You know, like any farmer's market, they're going to have their share of very good local produce. And as you can see, it looks, all of it looks very, very good. And yeah, it's just really cool to see all of this.
We were living out in Santa Cruz, California, and wanted to create a tea to capture the essence of the ocean. So you got a little wisp of sea salt in there, a little bit of rosemary, a very unique, different taste.
Yeah, that's really neat.
The floral flavor comes from the butterfly pea, and it's going to make it turn blue as well.
Look at that. Wow.
This next one's our Red Road. So that's a red rooibos based tea. It's going to be nice and caffeine free, a little bit of ashwagandha. So that's going to keep the nervous system supported and the hormones regulated as well.
Mm-hmm.
This next one is our Forest of Wisdom. So this is a unique smoky woodsy tea. It's going to have the chaga mushroom in there as well, so we're going to have some good adaptogenic benefits.
Yeah, the little smoky flavor to it. Yeah, I definitely hit that.
Quite different.
Yeah.
And we offer our teas in the concentrate for 20 and the loose leaf for 15.
Mm-hmm.
Feel free to give any of them.
See, my daughter saw what time it was. I didn't realize he was giving glass cups. I thought it was going to be plastic cups. But anyway, because I was like, oh, snap, I don't want no COVID cup. But anyway, I'm fine now. But as you can see, it's a very nice market.
How you doing, man? I had a question about these. I've seen them somewhere at one other place before. So how do you care for those again?
Pretty easy, really. You just want to stick them in like a container or something. No soil, right? Near a window, right? With natural light, but not outside in Arizona because it's too hot.
Yeah.
And then just basically once a week, you take it, you stick it in a bowl of water, and let it soak for like 20 minutes with the leaves in the water.
Keep it in the water for like 20 minutes?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then just take it out, shake it off, so the water doesn't sit on it.
So yeah, just a backstory on these plants here. I believe they refer to them. I'm sure they have many names, but they're like, I think they call them like air plants or something like that. And basically, no, like the man just said, you don't have to plant them. You just dip them in water, and then you for about 20 minutes once a week, and you just hang them like near a window where it's not too much light, but just enough light. And they grow and they bloom and everything else. You don't have to plant them in soil or anything like that. I saw these plants at another nursery nearby, and they wanted $15 a head. And so he was selling them for $5. So I was like, okay, bro, let me get 2 of them joints. So that's what I did. And I got them sitting up in the house right now.
Just put it back.
Doing good, man. How you doing?
I'm doing very well.
Right.
I'm gonna give you here a little something. The cheesecake is not traditional, so it's not baked. There's no eggs in it. It's a cream cheese base, blueberry jam with some blueberries in it. The crust, instead of a crust, it's actually.
And over here, I believe we have Samurai Black. He was selling some incense, and this is the farmer's market, man.
She said, "Oh, she was talking to you. How you doing today? All right, good to see y'all. All right, good to see you. All right. Yeah, sure.
We have mango, hibiscus, and Samba Tree.
All right, you said mango. That's all I need to hear. So I'm ready.
You want to try one? Oh, I'm good. Thank you.
All right. You said it's mango hibiscus.
Really good for like yogurt. You have a roasted fall, pecans, pumpkin seeds, allspice ginger. We have a protein pack, dark chocolate, peanut butter almond.
Okay. You have like there you go. Follow us.
Yep,
Okay.
and I have you guys right here. You guys can always follow me on Instagram. There's my QR code, and then my website's there too.
Okay.
Yep.
Right.
And then on the go, would you like to sample one of our flavors?
Yeah, why not?
Okay.
Yeah,
Which one sounds the best to you?
Let's see.
So we were still rolling. We were like, hey, let's go down the street to this other one. And this next one we're going to go to is the Uptown Farmers Market. So, yeah, we were on a roll at this point. So let's go.
Here's our peach mango.
Very good.
Good. Here's our watermelon guava. And our juices are all natural, so we don't add refined sugars. This one is our passion fruit guava. I like them as is, but they're also great as mixers. And then last is our strawberry guava. Now, which one's your favorite?
All of them. That's a hard question. That is so good.
Well, we do have a special.
All right, so this farmer's market is much larger than the one we just came from that was in Midtown Phoenix, and it's very nice. A lot more people, so I'm assuming this is the more popular one. I actually kind of like the one we just came from, but I like this one too. I just like a little bit smaller. I don't like a whole lot of people, but hey, I'm good. I'll flow either way. And, of course, as you can see, all kinds of food, all kind of different vendors out, a lot of families. And it was really, really nice being out. It was a very beautiful day. And, you had the different smells, people making all kinds of stuff. You got cakes and, people frying up different meats and all of that stuff. And it was just very, very nice being out. And I really can't wait to get out again. This time I'll bring the rest of the family out so we can check all of this out.
So a lot of times people talk about, you hear people oftentimes saying, support the local economy and all of that. Well, this is it. This is the economy, you know, beyond the big words of economic development and all of that stuff. This is the economy. It's people, regular people like you and me, that are making things and selling them. So anytime if you have something like this in your community, it's a good thing to come and check it out and support, you know, and this is what keeps things going, you know, and this is what built, you know, this country and other countries as well, is people just making things, growing things, and, you know, and then just putting it right in the open public square, and that's it. So yeah, so this has been fun, you know, coming out and checking this out, and these two farmers markets. I thought these are really cool. What in the world? Okay, yeah, that's kind of crazy. Anyway, so we heading back to the car and we are done. So thanks for joining us today. Another beautiful day. So you guys take care. We'll see you next time.